Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a more spooktacular Animeniacs. Devin with me is Cody.
Hey, everybody.
You guys do these slow, creepy voices. They never sound scary. Just as a heads up for it.
That's fine.
It's fine, he says. So, Junji Ito's Maniac, or Japanese Tales of the Macabre, whichever title this wants to go by.
Yeah.
So we did episodes 6 and 7.
Nice.
I have to try to keep that in mind because we did 3 the first time, and now we're back to 2. So last 2 should have been 4 and 5. So this should be 6 and 7. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so hard to keep them.
When
we do 3.
Yeah. So we're noticing this even watching this batch is it only had 3 stories. It had 2 short stories in this episode, and then the last episode was 1 big story.
See, my issue was I thought the last one we just did was only the first one.
Yeah.
I can't keep it straight right now.
No, it does, this is the problem with this kind of horror in this kind of setting, is the imagery gets you when you see it, but then you kind of just throw it out of your brain when you're done.
Yeah.
But I'm showing you this, you're probably going to hear this experience at some point, is those memories will creep back to you in the worst way possible.
Okay.
Basically, something in your day-to-day is going to trigger that imagery again.
Oh, good.
And this is why I love Junji Ito for that one reason. It's like, you look at it, it's like, okay, that was horrifying, then you close the book and you're like, okay, it can't happen to me. Like, the story I read that this happened to me in was a lady who basically got absorbed into the house and became the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like an old log cabin that she gets absorbed into, so she's like a tree spirit inside this house.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that was pretty horrifying. And then I went over to my buddy's house who has a log cabin and the log walls at a very late time at night. And it reminded me so much of that story that I'm like, there's going to be a creepy lady in this.
Oh, good. Great.
Or I'm going to find my friend now absorbed into this cabin.
Oh, great.
But yeah, so 2 short stories, 1 really long story.
Yeah.
We had Mold and Librarian in episode 6.
Yeah.
And Toontown in episode 7.
Yeah.
So, what do we remember of Mold?
I know guy comes home from overseas and is like, oh, I don't like how my teacher was staying here.
Yeah. So, the plot is that Japanese man leaves overseas for a few months and then is coming back. So in the meantime, instead of just leaving the house vacant, he wants someone to move in and take care of the house, and in return they get to live there for the next couple of months.
And I think he was against that originally.
He was, but he couldn't afford to just
leave it empty
and pay probably mortgage house, whatever, on it. And the person that his brother suggested, his old school teacher, he wasn't a fan of, but he got kind of shoehorned into saying yes.
Yeah. So gets home, walks in, he's like, oh, that stench, what is that?
Yeah. The house is abandoned, garbage all over the place. No one has taken care of it for a while, and there's stuff growing. Everything in the fridge is rotten. You name it. The worst Air BnB return.
The worst thing was the tub.
Yeah. Let's talk Silent Hill style muck in the tub where you have to reach in to get the key.
I thought, well, I guess I'm just not getting anywhere.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So, and then his brother refuses to step foot in the house, and his brother's being very apologetic. I was like, so he knows something, but he's not telling us anything.
Yeah.
Eventually, through some forceful coaxing, we find out that it's like the man's baby was very weird. Apparently is the mold baby of Doom. It causes mold to grow, first starting with any living thing that gets in contact with it, and then slowly spreading throughout the house.
Yeah.
And his brother's like, you have to leave this place.
Can I stay with you?
Sure. I mean, I like that's the most decent thing you could do. I was like, yeah, I did kind of shoehorn you into this. I wasn't expecting this to happen, but yeah, you need a place to stay. You're staying at my place because I'm responsible for why you're in this situation.
Yeah. Then he makes the biggest mistake of his life. Scratches his face.
Yeah, so he goes in to gather his things, and he's checking at the mold, and then he gets an itch or something on his cheek, and he scratches while his hand was still in mold. I was like, well, now you just infected.
Yeah. You're done.
Yeah. And even before you can leave the house, you're already covered in mold, scratching away at yourself, and just basically resigned to your fate of you're now just another piece of the mold.
Yeah, and then the mold got weird.
Yeah.
Like tentacle mold.
Yeah. Well, this is before the ending, but
Okay, yeah.
yeah. The weird thing was the mold went from just being mold to like two piping goo.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Basically, mold does have those kind of vines. It's just very small. So that's how big the mold got.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mold is like any other plant.
Okay.
It has roots and foliage.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's just so tiny usually.
Yeah. Or is it a plant or is it considered a fungus? I don't know the biology well enough to make a claim in that mold is a plant-based. It's a plant-based subject, but I don't know where exactly in the diagram it falls.
True.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, it's fair.
Alright, so second story is the librarian.
We did forget to mention he found the family.
Oh, yeah, no. So we've had the family covered in mold and absorbed into the house, basically.
Yeah.
Wasn't really the most notable thing. You kind of suspected that that's probably what happened.
Oh, I thought they just hightailed it. Then I see that, I'm like, okay.
Okay, so I was wondering that too. Is if you fell for, did he get out of there, or are they part of the thing? Because I'm used to the story going, they're now part of the thing. But I've read a lot of Judy Ito.
Yeah.
So someone who didn't come through, I guess the surprise is still there.
Yeah.
So.
Now the library.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is a tale of madness, if there ever was one.
Oh, God, yes.
So, Goro, I believe his name was?
Goro, yeah.
Yeah, the guy's name. Coco is the girl's name.
Yeah.
By the way, we didn't get names for the last guy because he never said his damn name.
Nope. My guess is victim number 1.
Yeah.
And, starts off with this guy looking for reading or the full opening's a little fuzzy.
Yeah. So, this guy is in a library as a young child and this demon vampire monster is standing before him.
Yeah.
And then we quick cut to him older in the library writing out something, I guess his diary.
Yeah. It's like, have you seen this book? Oh yeah, I've been reading it. Don't take my books ever.
Yeah. And we started to find that this guy's very protective of his books and is very dedicated to making a diary of his life every day.
Yeah. He's like, oh, all of my life is in these pages. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
A little bit, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
This one is a very weird to decipher story.
Really is.
So, the two books, I didn't get the second one. It's like Deborah the Terror or something. The first one is Renee of the Winter Wind.
Yeah.
One is his mother's favorite book, Renee of the Winter Wind, and it's a romance novel.
Yeah.
And Tenebra of the Terror is his father's favorite book and the most horrifying book in Japan.
And that gave me some theories.
Okay, what are theories?
My theory was his father was abusive. And maybe that's... I don't really know.
Okay, I'm curious why you thought the father was abusive.
He just seems so scared in that one book.
That's how terrifying that book is.
Okay.
It isn't the father was abusive, it's just that's
Okay.
a very scary horror novel.
Okay.
And I'll get into what's going on as soon as we get through the plot lines.
Yeah, I didn't quite grasp.
It was hard. I watched this, when I originally watched this,
Yeah.
I watched this 3 times in a row.
Okay.
To try to gather what I think is what's going on.
Okay.
This is the first one where I'm like, I really don't get it.
Okay.
So I tried to get it.
Yeah.
What it is wasn't it. What I got wasn't known.
Okay. Yeah, so the books start keeping disappearing.
Yeah, they keep disappearing in places, and every time they do, he freaks out.
Oh yeah, throwing books, screaming.
Screaming, scouring around, looking for the books. And when he does find them, Coco is watching over this madness that he is presenting.
Yeah.
He's even talking about, Renee of the Winter Wind, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm like...
And prove that it was her because she read basically cover to cover the whole story.
Oh, yeah.
Or recited the whole... And, she's standing there right behind you, and Coco's like, there's no one behind me. Dude.
Yeah, no.
What the hell is wrong with you? And then the other one is the Tenebrae of Terror. I believe that's what it's called, but I do not remember.
Yeah.
But he keeps seeing visions of that, and that horrifies him because it's supposed to be the most scariest book in Japan.
Yeah.
And to the point where even him reading it has caused lacerations on his body.
Yeah.
Which goes into what I think is happening.
Okay.
I think the books are alive.
Okay.
And they come to life periodically, and that's why if they go missing, that's a concern, because that means it came to life and moved itself.
Okay. Interesting.
And that you're living out basically these stories whenever a book awakens.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's why Tenebrae of the Terror is very scary to him, because he's probably living it right now.
Fair.
And then he knows more and more books are leaving. So I think to stop the curse of them coming to life is if you remember what they're about, they don't either become active, or you can pacify them quickly because you know how the story goes.
Okay. So basically he starts
trying
reading.
to memorize every book in his place so that he doesn't forget how you pacify these things.
Yeah.
Which drives him basically insane, because if anyone watches anything H.P. Lovecraft or anything of the Cthulhu mythos, knowledge is deadly.
Oh, yeah.
We can only hold so much information in our brains before we pop.
Yeah. And I think he accidentally set his house on fire, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he left a lamp unattended because he was basically in the corner insane.
Yeah.
And the whole place catches on fire.
Yeah.
And then we cue to a insane asylum.
Or a hospital.
A hospital. It looked more like for mentally
but
disturbed people.
You would think they'd keep a better eye on the windows.
Yes, no. Depends on how mentally disturbed these people are.
That's fair.
But it doesn't matter, because the thing that came through was a fucking demon. And leaves 3 books on this madman's desk or bed, who is also now reciting the story of Tenebrae the Terror.
Yeah. Yeah. Two of the books were the books.
Yeah, Renee's in the Winter.
Yeah.
Tenebrae of Terror, and then Coco's Maple Leaf.
Yeah.
Which makes me believe Coco was a book this whole time.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, what was your theory?
With her, I didn't really have a theory.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she died in the fire.
Yeah, like, as soon as I saw the title on that book, I was like, wait, that's the name of the girl. And then when I watched it again, I noticed how every scene she leaves a maple leaf.
Oh. Okay, I did not notice that.
Yeah. It took a second rewatch to realize she leaves a maple leaf everywhere she stands.
Okay.
And I was like,
Interesting.
he's living that book right
Okay.
now.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, and the last one is Toontown, which is a brother and sister drive to meet a friend in this small Japanese town,
Mm-hmm.
end up running over her little sister by accident,
Mm-hmm.
and we have basically how do we deal with a body in the trunk
Yeah, instead of
situation.
doing the smart thing.
Take it to a hospital.
It's like, I accidentally ran over her.
Yeah. I was going to give the benefit of the doubt that cell phones don't exist right now in this time period. Because no one seemed to have one.
Yeah.
So, in that situation, calling 911 wasn't going to be an option.
Yeah.
But you could have definitely picked up the body and drove it to a hospital.
Yeah.
Or, at any point, fess up.
Yeah. It's like, right away would have been better.
The sooner the better, always in these situations.
Oh, yeah. So, I accidentally ran over a girl and the body is in the back seat.
Yeah.
She was just in front of the car.
Yeah. Like, you can give the explanations like, well, I was trying to look at the map for my sister and I wasn't paying attention to the road and I accidentally hit her.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
You're still going to get, like, charged manslaughter, all this stuff, but
It won't destroy your life.
it's not going to fully destroy your life. It's not going to be the most pleasant thing to go through, but
Now, you didn't choose any of those options.
now, you made it worse by trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Which now is active murder in my mind.
Yeah. And this town's weird.
Yeah, so the town is, if you wherever you take your last dying breath, you become the tombstone.
Yep.
So hospitals drag dying people out onto basically a cemetery.
Yeah.
So that they can turn into a stone or a tombstone there, not in the hospital.
Yeah.
Animals and that, if you die in the middle of the street, apparently you make his tombstone in the middle of the street. This is how we first find out about the weird tombstone situation.
Yeah.
And the fact that no one comes up and just specifically explains that is a weird thing for this town.
It's like, why does this happen? Oh.
Well, it's like, we don't know, but this is what happens.
Yeah.
They were very
Nonchalant.
nonchalant about it. They're like, oh yeah, so whenever someone takes a last breath, that's where a tombstone's erected. And you get the impression it's like, oh, so a traditional thing that you do is you put the tombstone where they die.
Nah.
You couldn't explain that they turn into the tombstone. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, who said that?
Yeah. So part of this episode is investigating, trying to find Izumi is the girl's name, while the brother and sister are trying to hide it and trying to find out what to do about it.
Yeah.
And then the last part is finding out about this weird phenomenon that happens to this town. And they find out about a well that's like, oh, if you drop a body in there, no one's going to ever find it. But this is where we put all the people who can't rest there.
In peace.
In peace there. It's like, okay, well, that's a perfect place to dump a body.
Yeah, don't ask why can't they rest in peace.
Yeah. Well, there's many reasons for that.
Yeah.
But So the other thing that they don't specifically say, but they just kind of like yell at you for, is if you see someone turning to a tombstone,
Don't touch it.
don't touch it, don't disturb it. Never explain why.
Yeah.
So we'll cut this. I see our time is getting low.
Yeah.
So we take the Izumi's body, take it to the well, and this whole time she's been in the trunk of a car and has eventually started to tumify.
Yeah.
So she's part stone.
Yeah.
She's quite heavy. The brother and sister have to lug her. They throw her into the well. All done of it except for the brother has a nightmare where the body crawls out of the well in this amalgamation of stone and flesh with other dead bodies.
And starts screaming, "He killed me!"
Yeah, this is the guy who killed me. He's right here now. Look at this guy. He killed me.
Yeah. And then they take off.
Yeah, then they're like, we're burdening you, and this is a rough time to go through. Meanwhile, the family that, at least even the daughter and their best friend, has already probably figured out, you guys killed my sister, and they're just not going to tell us, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, later, jerks. So to wrap this up quickly, first of all, the family offs themselves to join the sister because they can't live without her. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And the brother and sister, the sister is relatively fine. The brother had cut himself on the stone girl.
And he is now turning
to stone.
Yeah.
In the most horrific way possible.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, would have been nice to know that it's like, oh hey, if you touch the tombstones while they're transforming, you have an infectious disease on you.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, thanks. And that's basically how this story ends.
Yeah.
So, with that, we're going to do 2 more episodes, and then that'll be it for this year.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying it so far?
Pretty good so far.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's interesting to see how some of these go.
I agree. For watching this, like, it is my second time watching without considering all the times I rewatched an episode or a scene. So, second time around, I'm noticing more stuff than I did the last time, so I'm glad I'm watching it again.
Nice.
Because then I can try to explain the madness a little better, other than me sitting there with you going, I don't know what that was about. But with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, have a good one, guys.
Peace out.